What is marriage in Islam? Marriage is a mutual contract. A contract which is signed by two persons, a man and a woman, with their own consent. If any party does not give the consent, the marriage cannot take place. It is invalid. Fine? So both must agree, and without any pressure. Parents are not allowed to pressurize them and then force them to marry the one whom they like.
One of the most predominant themes in the media is about forced marriages, where you get Asian girls getting forced over to Pakistan, Bangladesh or India and get married to their cousins. What's your thoughts on that?
No, I mean, remember that forced marriages do not exist in Islam. They are not Islamic. What is marriage in Islam? Marriage is a mutual contract. A contract which is signed by two persons, a man and a woman, with their own consent. If any party does not give the consent, the marriage cannot take place. It is invalid. Fine? So both must agree, and without any pressure. Parents are not allowed to pressurize them and then force them to marry the one whom they like, because it is their life. These two people, the one who are now going to get bound in a marriage, they are going to live their life together. If they don't like one another, the life will be full of misery, full of discomfort. So they should not really interfere. Marriage should be done with the consent of all the people. Everyone should be involved, and they should have this willingness to compromise. That if parents think that it is not a good match, but the girl, mainly girl, is really very much interested and adamant to marry, then they should accept it. And the same the other way, that if parents have chosen someone the girl doesn't like, she should not be very adamant. If the person is 10% or 20% acceptable, they should go ahead, because nobody knows what the future hides for them. Nobody knows what is coming in future for them. So they should accept. It can be like that. There was a case, a girl came to the Prophet ﷺ. I'm telling that it is not allowed to marry someone without her agreement. So the girl came to the Prophet saying that my father has married me off with one of his relatives, and he wants to raise the status of that guy, so he married me to him. I don't like. The Prophet said, you have full right. Your marriage is cancelled if you like. Then she goes a little bit further, then comes back and says, okay, since my father has done already, I will accept it. So the Prophet gave her right to cancel the marriage if she doesn't want. And the Fuqaha said that when a child, a minor child is married, she has no authority at the time. The father has custody of her, guardianship. So he married her to someone. When she becomes mature, when she reaches that age, she has option. She can carry on, accept the marriage, or can cancel it. So it is there. Marriage is based on the mutual agreement of two persons.
So why do these elder Muslims, they always neglect that, or they choose to ignore that?
Yes, they neglect it, and then the problem is not with them. The problem is with the ulama. The religious scholars are the one who are controlling, are having religious authority, whether they are learned or not. But they have some kind of authority in the name of religion. They, support these kind of views. And the victim becomes the girl, the one who was married.
Mm.
And that is why you remember that in this country, majority of marriages are unsuccessful because they are not done, contracted in the way which Islam recommends. So as soon as one of the partner gets a chance, dismisses the other. The Sharia councils here, all the Sharia council, they are full of complaints about their husbands, and the women are asking for divorce. So that is the result.